Okay, this segment here is going to be known as the Hanson Ranch River Run. This is where the north end of the ranch starts, and we're flying south. Fields we see here are former CRP that come out in October of 13. This is the old headquarters coming up here with a set of corrals, Swanson, 3 grain bins. Corrals have been all rebuilt pretty much. They're in good shape with new plank, swinging gates. This end here, the river is on both sides, or the ranch is on both sides of the river. There's approximately 2,500 acres, 2 pastures east of the river here. These dikes you see coming up are dikes that are serviced by Horse Camp Coulee floodwater. So spring or a heavy rain, you can either put water in these dikes or bypass it right back into the river. Got a good drain system in them. There's approximately 140 acres of these dikes. See over here is about south end of the pasture on the east side of the river. Now we're coming back around here. We're going to fly kind of southwest. We're going across a little section right here that's tribal land. We don't control the little corner between the highway and the river. Just a little bit of acreage across on the west side of the highway that's not fenced out. Field you see coming up, paralleling Highway 191. There's approximately 640 acres here that came out of CRP as well in the fall of 2013. We did some haying on this after it came out last fall. This is primarily all in the western. We have harrowed in 7 pounds of alfalfa on this field coming up on the left side of the highway. Earlier this spring, we put a little mix for pasture or hay. I'm going to do a 360 here. This is our west pastures, and I'm going to come across this reservoir. This is where Horse Camp Coulee is diverted. So Horse Camp Coulee goes off to the west of us here. You can see this diversion ditch that carries water from Horse Camp and all these side coulees down to the hay fields. Yeah, we'll come back around here and finish out on the south end on the river. Now we're just on the west side of the river on this portion of the ranch. This Milk River has a few areas that are very good stock watering locations. Gravel bars. I forgot to mention, we went by a pump site up on the north end for pumping if you use irrigate. Both pump sites need some maintenance. I haven't used them since I've leased this ranch. I'm going to show you a water line that's coming up here that was put in December of last December. We put in 6,300 feet. The insulated tank right there for year-round use. This pipeline will service on up here along the highway in the event that someone would want to graze versus hay or both on the cropland we just passed by. We're coming up on the south end right now in section 15. This area has some gated pipe in place. It's newly seeded to alfalfa and Borsky wild rye, and I've got it's like a very good stand. It was seeded a year ago with 7 pounds of 2 different types of alfalfa per acre and Borsky wild rye for pasture or hay. This is Assiniboine Creek where our ranch is located, that it joins the Hanson Ranch, and Assiniboine basically is the south boundary.